Hey, after his heart. So as I told you guys, we've been having our 40 days of worship as a family, and tonight God spoke something to me so strongly, and I wanted to share it with you. So the story in Exodus, I'm going to read it about Moses when they fight the Amalekites. So I'm going to start in chapter 17, verse 10. So Joshua fought the Amalekites as Moses had ordered, and Moses, Aaron, and Hur went to the top of the hill. As long as Moses held up his hands, the Israelites were winning. But whenever he lowered his hands, the Amalekites were winning. When Moses' hands grew tired, they took a stone and put it under him so he could sit on it. Aaron and Hur held up his hands, one on one side and one on the other, so that his hands remained steady till sunset. So Joshua overcame the Amalekite army with the sword. And what God was speaking to me is, whatever battle you're going through, whatever it is that you're going through right now, I don't know what it is, but God does. And he says, lift your hands. Just lift your hands and praise him. That's all you have to do. You don't have to fight. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to decide what you're going to do or how you're going to fix it or who's going to fix it or when God's going to come. Just raise your hands. That's all you have to do. And then what other amazing thing about this story is, when Moses grew tired, he had his friends. He had those people who stood beside him, who built him up in Christ, that said, when you're tired of praising, when you're at the end of your leash, when you just can't go any further, when you're too tired to lift your hands, then you have your friends that come and they help you raise their hands, and they help you praise when you don't feel like praising, and they help you praise when there's nothing left to say, when you feel like you've met the end and you can't go any further. Then they say, we've got you now. Let us raise your hands. Let us praise beside you. Let us carry the weight for you for a little while. And so that's what Joshua and Hur did for Moses. They came alongside and held his hands up until the battle was over and Moses had won. And so I just want to tell you that whatever you're going through today, whatever battle it is, just raise your hands. And when you're tired, call on your friends. That's what those women in Christ, those men in Christ that come alongside you, that's what we're there for. When you can't raise your hands any longer, let your friends come and lift it up till the battle is over and Jesus has won and you see victory in your life. You guys have a great day. I'm praying for you. Bye-bye.